to me, click!
What is going on, guys? Zigablaze here, and today we're going back and doing what I started with on this channel, and that is a lot of commentaries. We're just doing not a live commentary. I already messed up. We're just doing a post commentary today, and the topic I actually wanted to talk about was Call of Duty 2016. Now, I know if you guys are subscribed to more than just me for Call of Duty channels, then I'm sure you've seen a Call of Duty 2016 video recently. I kind of wanted to wait for it to die down a bit before I started to talk about it, and I kind of wanted to play devil's advocate because a lot of the videos that I've watched talking about Call of Duty 2016 and the supposed space warfare and all this from a lot of YouTubers has been a lot of negative feedback, and we're not. So here's the thing: we're not 100% sure that Call of Duty 2016 is going to be space warfare. By the way, let me just stop real quick to say that we are playing some hardcore domination right now. I was playing with Zigazags and Zigadabs and a couple other friends, and this is a really beast gameplay. I'm pretty sure I go 40-2 this game, so I hope you guys enjoy that in the background. But so anyway, Call of Duty supposed space warfare will be made by Infinity Ward. And Infinity Ward's previous Call of Duty, before this new one that's coming out this year at the end of 2016, was Call of Duty Ghosts. Arguably, honestly, in my opinion, one of the worst Call of Duties, and to date, probably the worst Call of Duty of all time. I'm not counting Call of Duty 1, 2, or 3, because obviously those are older and they don't really fit the formula of which Call of Duty falls under now. But, so, alright, Call of Duty Ghost campaign, in my opinion, was an absolute bust. I feel like the characters weren't memorable. The villain was really dumb. I think his name was Rourke, and it was just really unrealistic how that game ended. Like, you shoot the guy in the chest with a magnum underwater as a train or some, like, train railway thing is sinking, and you escape to the surface, and he somehow ends up behind you on a beach and beats the shit out of your brother and steals him. And I don't know. I thought the campaign in that game was absolutely terrible. And then you had the multiplayer, which also was pretty bad. The score streaks, or kill streaks, however they had it in that game, I'm pretty sure they were like point streaks, really weren't good. They were mediocre at best. I think a lot of them were too hard to get, like the high up ones. They weren't too hard to get, but they were hard enough to the point where they weren't worth earning. Like, they weren't strong enough to be like 15 points to earn or whatever they were, and I just thought they were really lackluster. And another thing about the game is they took the UAV out of it and they had SATCOMs instead, which you had to call in and put on the ground and coordinate with your team. So they took like a main feature of Call of Duty out, which was the UAV, and replaced it with something that just didn't work as well as it sounded like it was going to work on paper. I could go on and on. I could make an entire video talking about why I hate Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer. I mean, you have the really, really fast time to kill. Like, it felt like you were playing hardcore all the time in that game, because the time to kill was so quick. And then you had IEDs, and I'm not going to sit here and list everything, but you guys get the point. The majority of the community really disliked Call of Duty Ghosts. And the reason I'm playing Devil's Advocate today is because a lot of people, based on Infinity Ward's recent track record with Call of Duty Ghosts as their most recent Call of Duty, think that the next Call of Duty Space Warfare, that's what I'm just going to call it for the sake of this video, since we don't really know the title of it. We don't really know anything for 100% sure yet. But a lot of people think that this game is going to be an absolute bust and a failure. And I want to tell you guys today why I really think the opposite. I think Call of Duty 2016 might be, now, keyword might be, don't hold me to this, guys, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Call of Duty 2016 might be one of the greatest Call of Duties we're ever going to get. And before you guys start spamming the comments with what the hell are you talking about, there's no way, let me explain. So let's start with the theme of this next Call of Duty. Call of Duty Space Warfare. Alright, we're talking about super, super far into the future now. We're not talking about jetpacks and cybernetics like just starting to be used like in Black Ops 3. We're talking about like absolutely so far in the future that Call of Duty Black Ops 3 looks like the past. And this could be a good thing for Call of Duty, and the reason for this is I think that going so far into the future that it's into the sci-fi realm could actually really help the Call of Duty series, and that's because they could go anywhere with this. Like, we don't have to use guns that have bullets anymore. We don't have to be limited to something like a jetpack or wall running. Like, there could be a whole new level of movement system and just guns and kill streaks and score streaks and equipment that we have never seen in a Call of Duty before. And the reason for that is because if we go far enough into the future where it's not realistic at all, because, I mean, let's face it, if you've ever watched a sci-fi show, it can seem really unrealistic, and it's almost to the point where it's like there's magic being used. And a lot of people could get scared by this, but I think if Infinity Ward pulls this off right, they could make a really, really interesting Call of Duty that could actually be refreshing and new enough to, like, really revive the series. I mean, I don't think the series is dying personally. I think that Call of Duty is going to go on for quite some time, but we have to admit that there is a lot of the same thing every year in a COD, and that's what makes Call of Duty, in my opinion. I mean, I think that a sci-fi theme could actually be very useful in furthering the series and making for, like, actual new content for us to enjoy. On top of that, if we are going with space theme, space usually brings a lot aliens. Space usually brings along aliens. And if you guys remember, in Call of Duty Ghosts, their third game mode, besides campaign and multiplayer, was Extinction. So if it really is space that we're going to, and that's going to be the main theme of this game, I don't see why they would get rid of the Extinction game mode, which, in my opinion, I actually really enjoyed it. So I wasn't a huge fan of Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer or the campaign, but my brother actually bought all the DLC for Call of Duty Ghosts. He was really into that game for whatever reason. I don't know. Don't know why exactly, but I used to play all the Extinction maps when they came out with him. Like, we used to play them split screen in his room, and honestly, I really enjoyed Extinction. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not zombies. I think Treyarch will always have the title of the best, like, extra game mode in a Call of Duty series, but Extinction was really refreshing. If you guys remember go back in your minds now and go back to playing Extinction for the first time, if you guys have ever even played it. It was a cool twist. Like, you're fighting these little alien dog things, and you have to get to an exfil chopper before the end of the time of the map. Or, I'm sorry if I'm saying this all wrong, but you had to, like, go to, like, the alien hive and set a bomb on it and destroy it. And you had to get out of there in time, like, running back to your chopper while aliens were chasing you down. Honestly, I had a lot of fun with that, and I think they could really expand on that game mode, taking a few tips from maybe Treyarch's zombie mode and implementing them into their game. So I could see a third game mode being really fun by Infinity Ward. Now, you guys also might be wondering why the hell I have any faith in this company that's brought us a terrible game last year. And the reason I have some faith in them is because, alright, they know that they fucked up with Call of Duty Ghosts, because if they didn't know they fucked up, guys, we wouldn't be getting a whole new title from them. We would be getting Call of Duty Ghosts 2, because the way the first game ended, they were ready to make a sequel of that game for us. And the community spoke loud enough to tell them, look, we did not enjoy your first game. We don't want to see Call of Duty Ghosts again. So I don't see why Infinity Ward, after having 3 years to make this Call of Duty, would try and stick to the same formula that they had before. I think they are really going to mix it up this year, and I think we're not ready for what's coming up soon. There you go, guys. It was actually a 43-2 gameplay with 3 captures. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and comment below, and leave your opinion, leave your thoughts down below on what you think of my opinion on Call of Duty 2016. And I will see all of you beautiful faces tomorrow. Peace out, guys.